and there was a huge sign saying no overnight parking in any part of the town. So yeah, they are pretty strict about here about being overnight anywhere. Even parking overnight is forbidden. We ended up spending more time here on this camper stop that we believed. It was nice just chilling here and doing some video editing. Plus 37 was the hottest day, and now the temperatures has actually gone down. We can start continuing the trip. We can go hiking, we can go walking, we can do something in the daytime, because before this we couldn't do anything. Breakfast is coming. We're gonna empty the toilet, fill the water tank before we leave, and go to the national park. So I'm hiking today, that is the plan. Then let's see where we end up next night.
Dark side of the van life. Now we entered the national park area. It's not allowed to spend nights inside of this area in your camper van, but these are really beautiful daytime places, so we stopped here. Mirador to watch the scenery. It's nice to have these little stops so our driver can also admire the views.
Yeah, because driving those zigzag roads you have to actually really concentrate on driving. Yeah, there's lots of cars going by and the road is really small, so have to be really careful. And perfect timing, like morning time, coming to here to see these places. Much more beautiful. Our batteries haven't actually never been so low. It was 29% left of the battery capacity, because we have been on that camper stop being parked on a shade. There was lots of leaves above our van, so we couldn't get any solar, and we edited lots of videos and we were there for many days. So 400 amp hours, and I think we didn't even have a full battery when we came there, so it has been a savior. And also this, while we are driving, we can get 60 amps or 50 amps. It's a game changer also. Actually it's a more game changer than our bigger solar panel on the roof, because you can get 50 amps while driving. If you drive 1 hour, it's 50 amp hours, and it's enough for a few days. Yeah, we're gonna get full battery, we're gonna get to the really beautiful places, and we're gonna get to our hiking spot. I'm a bit scared about the weather, how it's gonna be turning, but hopefully not too hot. Yes, road continues.
Incredible, beautiful road.
Guadalquivir, that is the longest river in the whole Spain, and it starts from here. So basically around here is the place where the whole river starts. Yeah, we have some 9 kilometers to driving to do, but yeah, beautiful surroundings. And again we can see abandoned places here in the rural areas of Spain. There has been some restaurant in the past time.
Puede que
The little town Arroyo Frio in middle of the national park, and there was a huge sign saying no overnight parking in any part of the town. So yeah, they are pretty strict about here about being overnight anywhere. Even parking overnight is forbidden. But yeah, I get it. We are in national park. There's loads of hotels, so they want the business there. And national parks are always out of bounds.
Jani, do you know what Raja Frio means?
Raja Frio, is it free river?
Cold river, freezing river. I bet this is a pretty cold spot to be in the winter time. Look all the big boulders, they really do not want you to park here. It's a trailhead.
90 tuntia, 14,5 päivä.
This is a paid parking, 14 euros 50 cents dia, so we can spend the whole night here if we choose to. These popular hiking routes. They are so crowded places, as you can see the whole parking lot is full of people. So there's usually this kind of infrastructure. Yeah. We prefer doing the touristic things during the weekdays, because especially in Sundays these places are packed. I don't know what's up with Spain, because every place is full of people during the Sundays, no matter where you go.
We got actually water with us, like 4.5 liters, but it's no problem here to get water. But it's always good to be cautious about these things, because it's hot day, so we don't want to get out of water. Wide road actually on this river, and I think the hike is total of 18 kilometers. Yes. About-ish. We go as long as it feels good. So I don't know how hot this day gets and how the sun is gonna move here and what is the terrain. If it's this kind of a shady place, it's not a problem and it's easy to walk the whole distance. We just talked about what routes, hiking routes, are most popular and which not. Whenever there's a shade, it's a super popular route, like this one. The parking lot is huge, and I think on summer Sundays this whole place is full of people. Then there's places where there's no shade and there's just a small parking lot, even if the place itself is really beautiful. Yeah, not easy route, easy walk, nice shade, and river is going just beside us. Beautiful river, clear waters, and yeah, like it. Good exercise also. And you can smell some poop. I don't know which. I think it's either goats or wild boars, because we have seen some markings and paths of the wild boars. They have been sniffing the ground and trying to find something to eat. Yes, let's continue the walk.
We are so excited about this watercolor. When the sunbeams hit there, it's so turquoise, the color. And it's nice and shady being here inside of the gorge. Gorgeous gorge!
really beautiful place that is ruined by these placards. And every placard always tells you how much European EU money everyone has got. This place got 80,000 euros. Yeah, it's funny because every time when there's a project that is funded by EU, there needs to be this sign. We have seen those signs also in Finland. For example, the motorway between the Helsinki and Turku is funded by EU. But we don't have like those kind of money amounts there. We just have that it was funded, partly funded by EU. That's it, nothing else. But really beautiful mountains. We love always mountains because we don't have any mountains in Finland. So coming here, it always amazes us.
That's very true. We are home now. This is the reason why we started living in a van and started the van life, so we could be in the nature. And I know it's not the most exciting thing to see on YouTube, because we have seen our statics and people don't watch our videos when we just walk in the forest, but this is really healthy to us, and these are like the highlights of our journey. So sorry about these walk in the forest things, because we absolutely love this.
Path has been really great. A little bit too tough for us maybe on this weather, because it's pretty hot day, because it's summer already. But we have seen a lot of cascades. I think 5 really beautiful and big cascades, and the road has actually followed most of the way the river, so it's been really nice. And we have the final ascent, the tunnel. Yeah, we didn't actually expect much from this tunnel. We thought that it would be like a small, maybe 10-meter tunnel, but we saw from the down that there's holes on the face of the rock, and the tunnel is at least 300 or 400 meters long, and it goes there in the middle of the rock. It will be really awesome, and it's pretty good on this time of day when it's hottest to be in the tunnel. Yeah, we have just like 30 meters down or up to go, and then we are on the tunnel. First time in ages we are well prepared when we are going tunnels.
Yeah.
We have lights. We have more lights.
Headlamps, everything.
So whenever we go to that tunnel, we can see something, and you can see something. Yeah, it's a water canal that goes to the hydroelectric center over there, and they have made this tunnel that goes to the lake. So let's go see.
And this is so cold, I love it. This is my favorite spot in Spain to be in a hot day. Now we are entering the really dark part of this tunnel.
It was a nice surprise, that tunnel. We could actually continue there. There's actually one lake, but it's basically a swamp, so we are not that excited about that. But where we came, that we were, you can see, but there's a waterfall that we saw earlier, and here's a cave. This was a nice experience, and there's a lot of people actually on this hiking route.
Yeah, and they will smell so good. I'm sure we smell like shit and sweat and not good.
But best part, outside is I think 30 degrees and here is like maybe 10. So
Perfect.
loving it.
This route has been incredible, beautiful, but the weather is so hot outside. I think it's best to come here during the winter time because to us, because we come from Northern Europe, this is a bit too much. But luckily there's a lot of these little coves and river going where you can plunge in and cool down.
And that's the next thing that we're gonna do. Go swim somewhere. And for the light for the GoPro we have Ulanzi, this light that we can actually attach to our gauge of the GoPro. Yeah, again thank you for everyone collecting our money for our new GoPro. It's been really great. We can just come here and film and go piss in the bushes. Eikö tonne?
En, niin siellä on ollut syvää kylmää. On ihan jäästä.
Hei, älä panikoi. No niin joo, hyvä.
Kyllä viimeinen tervehdys.
No niin, pulla. Yani. Lucky we have small doggo. When small doggo is getting tired, we can just carry him. Yeah. Pulla.
Pullalle luotu.
This is the real water, and this is the water that tastes and well, also looks good. Doesn't have any yolk.
Our feet are sore and our stomachs are empty. But not for long because, tada, favorite food.
Tikka tacos. And what we have for fillings plus this is chili con carne and soya. Yes, every inch of feet are hurting at the moment, so we are just trying to cope with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 29 degrees at the moment. It's actually not bad. We just made 20 kilometers and 700 meters of ascent hike in this kind of weather, so we have acclimated really well to this weather.
Yeah. It wasn't the smartest decision, but we made it through and we are not dying.
Yeah, but we now know that 29 and 20 kilometers, it's a bit too much.
Yeah.
So maybe 12 kilometers.
And we did check the weather forecast, and tomorrow is a lot chillier day, so we were kind of rushing to get here because we were so eagerly waiting this spot.
We were so long time on that camper stop, so we just wanted to go hiking.
And do something active and not just lay around.
Yes. Our food is almost ready, so we can start eating.
We are so hungry.
Yeah, first time actually we have paid for overnighting on this trip. It was 14 euros per day, but the hike was so nice, so yeah, it was expensive in my opinion, because only services that they have is a water tap on that end of the parking lot, and that's it. So, but we got to our top 5 hiking routes. Yeah, it was really nice, and as you can see, there's nobody else, so the season here in Spain is really short. I think just 1 month when there's a season. Or people are coming only on Sundays. I have to talk about the charging of our battery charger. It has been a savior, really. It has changed the game completely. We don't care if there's a sun. We don't care if we park the shade, because we know every time when we go driving we can get 50 amps of charging power to our batteries. Yeah, 50 amps is a lot, and the charger has a really powerful fan, and it heats up the trash can compartment, so we have to always drive that door open. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. We just take the trash can out and open the door and let it be open while we are driving. That way we can get the whole 50 amp charging, because if it overheats it goes to the limp mode or half mode. It gives only 25 amps out. Yeah, a small deal that we have to do when we want fast charging while driving, but it has changed the game. We have now been over 1 year off-grid, full-time, not being charged by any electrical outlets. This was our goal on our system. It's a little bit of overkilling system, but it has done its job. Even if we're in a camper stop where we were for days in a shade without no solar, we edited videos for 3 days straight, we still have battery power left. So we can be sure that in the future we can be off-grid forever, and that is our goal. Our goal is not to be off-grid for 7 days, 5 days, 2 weeks, no, years. That's why we need a little bit of overkill system, so even in those days when we need to be on a shade, we can be off-grid. We don't have to go to camping ground to charge. That was thing last time. On last trip we had to go to the camping grounds only when we wanted to edit a lot and wanted to charge our batteries. Now we don't have to. We can edit in our van. Pretty awesome. We are almost ready to go. We will drive through this national park. There should be some lake, and otherwise I don't have any points on my map, so we will go as it flows. If there's something that we want to see, then we go see it. But yeah, going north, slowly but surely.